Let's say you do a thing. You do it every day. You do it for years. Let's say you've even done that thing for actual money, full time, for most of a decade. And let's say, for the sake of argument, that despite having a literal career doing that thing, you still feel like you're terrible at it. That's me writing novels, which is my job. Maybe you can relate. I'm Kris Ripper. Welcome to my Do-It-Yourself Creative Writing MFA program. 1. The problem. Imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is defined by BetterUp.com as the condition of feeling anxious and not experiencing success internally despite being high performing in external objective ways. I've published over 50 novels, and every time I sit down to write one, I Google how to write a novel for fun, but also because, do I really know how to write a novel? Does anyone? So I decided to teach myself how to actually do my job. 2. The plan. Study. I'm focusing on 3 main areas: structure, world building, and scene building. The resources I plan to use include books like The Fantasy Fiction Formula by Deborah Chester and Story Genius by Lisa Cron, which are 2 of my favorites. I'm also planning to dabble in masterclasses and do my own exercises to practice the skills I'm learning, particularly in terms of outlining and writing short stories, which I have never really done. 3. The expected outcome. Increased confidence in my skills, which, yes, is totally not measurable. So we'll just have to see. Here's the deal. Imposter syndrome is a thing I work on in therapy and talk about with friends who can relate. Oh dear, that's not what I meant. It's not a thing I can cure with 6 months of studying. But I suspect that if I spend 6 months studying, taking classes, and working through what I'm learning, I can actually become a better writer. Maybe 10 years from now, I'll have less imposter syndrome. Maybe not. But if I'm writing better books and not Googling how to write books, I'll consider that a huge win. Regardless of how well it works, I'm unlikely to feel like building skills doing the thing that I love doing has been a waste of time. If you're interested in this project or would like to play along at home, let me know in the comments. I'm sure we can play with some more active group learning activities if folks want to participate. Otherwise, I'll be here doing my thing for the next 6 months. You can find me on KrisRipper.com, on Patreon.com/KrisRipper, on Facebook in my group, Rippers Irregulars. I did just stumble on the name of my Facebook group. All those links are below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Hopefully with some studying, right? Yeah. Bye.